Hi everybody, Tito Don. We're back in the Philippines. And today we're going to be making coconut cream from these guys. Now this one, you can hear it's got water in it. Right, now we're going to open it up the manual way. There's a certain way that they do it when they're cooking the copra, cooking the meat part for coconut oil. There's a certain little tool that everybody uses, but this is the manual way. Get your machete and you start chopping at it. And what I do is I go across the top because the top of it is very fibrous. And then you kind of go around it in little pie shapes. And then you stick your knife in there and prying it apart, and you can see these things are not user friendly. And if you whack them too hard, you crack that coconut on the east side and all the water starts coming out, which is what we're going to do anyways. But this, you can use this for starting a fire. You're gonna cook outside, but I'm just gonna burn it in my trash pile. And usually when they fall out of the tree, they get a soft spot. And sometimes the knife just doesn't want, see, I whacked it a little bit too hard. There's all the water coming out. It's all right. Now you can drink the water if you want. Me, I'm not keen on it. Chop it some more. It just doesn't want to let go. There we go. See, and I whacked it a little bit too hard. Oh, it's got like a little pearl inside. There. These little guys. What it is this is close to sprouting, which it'll end up looking like that. And you let this grow a little bit more and then you plant it, and then you got coconut tree and it's still got water in it. Here we've got them split open, and what I do to try to get it out is put it over the hot plate, and that kind of heats up the outside shell, and then it looks like this. It's still hot, and I just stick the machete underneath there and look at it, just like that. That's the shell that we can use for charcoal. And this, we have to peel this brown off because we only want the white when we're making coconut cream. Because then we have to put it through an extractor, and that gives us our coconut cream. Okay. We're done taking the hard shell off of the meat part of it. What we have to do now is we have to peel this off. They say you can eat it, but I don't think I'm gonna even try it. So you just sit there and it's hard, really hard. See, that's because we want the white meat. We don't want any, because then our coconut milk isn't gonna be white. It's gonna have a brown tint to it. And when we put it through the juicer, we break it up into smaller pieces, because other than that, the juicer's not gonna be able to handle it, and it'll stall. And then after we're done with this, we'll give it a washing, because some of it has like this brown burn edge on it. We definitely don't want that, and that just, yeah, see, it just peels it right off. Because this is actually to the point of being, copra is just about this dark brown color. This would never make it as copra because it'll get moldy, because they just pack it in bags. And this is just Pick up a little bit smaller pieces, makes it easier to peel. And it's tough, it's painstakingly slow, but the result of this is awesome. Okay, now that we got all the coconut shaved and washed, now we get our Jack-o'-lane juicer, and you'll be able to see out here will come the coconut cream, and in this container is all the shredded coconut. So let's start shredding. So a little bit at a time, small pieces. And that chunking that you hear is just the pieces going into the basket shredding. Hi everybody, well, we are done. Out of the 8 coconuts, we've got a bucket load of shredded. And now what we're gonna do with this, we're gonna put it in a dehydrator and dry it up for desiccated coconut so that camera wife can make macaroons with it. Now here is the coconut cream. And if you can see right here in the bottom of the jar, you can still see a little bit of water separating out of it. Now this is close to 6 cups, but I only need 4 for my ice cream. And here is when we put the coconut, this shredded through the blender and add water. You can see how this is separated already. Look at it, we've got probably 3 inches of water and 2 inches or so of the coconut milk. So we'll see how much of that, we'll probably just blend it, just take a little bit of the water out and stir it around, and we'll use that in our ice cream. So the next time, you'll be seeing me making some ice cream. Looks like snow. You'll probably even make a snowball out of it. Look at that. Almost. And this is what's left. And none of this goes to waste because I'm gonna feed it to my chickens. Come on, camera wife, come inside. Look at that, they're just loving it. Whoop. Scared them too much, but they'll come around.